Black fatigue is when I can hear you 10 miles away in Walmart with your 5 kids. Black fatigue is when you have no home training and you have no idea how to act in public. And a lot of it is culture. I've been in the hood, I've been in schools and the projects where I was the only white girl there.
When the weakest group of females in existence proudly expose themselves but aren't smart enough to realize it, because imagine ending up living in the projects next to the very people that you look down on, even though you benefit more than anyone else from DEI, food stamps, and affirmative action. You have an entire system designed and rigged specifically to support your severe mediocrity and admit that you still failed. That's embarrassing.
First they said all lives matter. Then they said DEI. Now they're saying black fatigue. Don't these people get tired of hating black people? Like honestly, at this point, they must be bored. Just because you're not using a slur doesn't mean we don't know what your intentions are. We do. It's very obvious. It's very obvious. Like seriously, black fatigue is a thing now? That's what we're doing now? I've been seeing that all over my timeline. Like, seriously? Like, why can't you guys just leave us alone? Obviously, not all of you. But if the shoe fits, then wear it. Like, black people simply existing is such a problem for certain people. And it's like, why? Why? Every now and then, there's some new term just to hate on black people. And now it's black fatigue. Like, get out of here with that.
Black people are starting to wake up and the spell is over. The veil has lifted, the curse, whatever you want to say that we was under, because some religious groups, specifically, I think Mormons, say that black people are cursed. We ain't going no more. The energy harvesting is not working. The energy siphoning is not working. And I am so proud of us. I am so proud of us. I really feel like there's been a big shift, a big reset. They say this is the age of the Aquarius, but we literally are waking up. They want
that there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves. Then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together. And this type of thinking also will bring an end to the brutality inflicted upon black people by white people. And it is the only thing that will bring an end to it.
Black fatigue, it's a phrase that encapsulates a profound experience, yet it also became a point of contention and misunderstanding. Originally coined by Mary Frances Winters, black fatigue describes the cumulative physical, psychological, and emotional toll that systemic racism and daily microaggressions impose on black individuals. It's not just about isolated incidents, but the relentless, day-to-day experiences that wear down the mind, body, and spirit. However, as with many terms rooted in the black experience, black fatigue has been co-opted and misused, often stripped of its original context and weaponized against the very people it was meant to support. In this video, we'll explore the origins of black fatigue, how it's been misinterpreted or misused, and why understanding its true meaning is crucial for fostering empathy and meaningful dialogue. To truly grasp the essence of black fatigue, we must first understand its foundation. Mary Frances Winters introduced the term in her 2020 book, Black Fatigue: How Racism Erodes the Mind, Body, and Spirit. She articulates how the constant exposure to racial injustices, from overt discrimination to subtle microaggressions, leads to a state of chronic exhaustion for black individuals. This fatigue isn't merely emotional, it's psychological. Studies have shown that the stress from enduring racism can lead to health issues like hypertension, heart disease, and mental health disorders. It's a silent killer, eroding well-being over time. However, the term's misuse has become increasingly prevalent. Some individuals, particularly outside the Black community, have repurposed Black fatigue to express their own discomfort or annoyance with Black advocacy and visibility. For instance, a white TikToker recently went viral for claiming society suffers from Black fatigue due to perceived ghetto behavior, completely disregarding the term's original intent and context. Such misappropriations not only dilute the term's significance, but also perpetuate the very racism that contributes to genuine Black fatigue. It's a stark reminder of how language can be twisted to undermine marginalized voices.
I know some of you white people are uneducated and shit, but the term Black fatigue is not meant for you. It's for us. Just to let you know. You saying like Black fatigue, your guys are turning it like into something super, super negative, saying like Black fatigue is like when I go to school at 7 o'clock in the morning and the Black girls are already yelling, or like when I go over here I can hear you from a mile away, like, oh, it's so exhausting. Like, you guys just found another way to like be racist. Shocking.
When majority of y'all know someone who has been unalived by another Black person, way more than any instance of a Black person being unjustifiably unalived by the police, that's Black fatigue, as well as donating to Carmelo Anthony and Rodney Hinton Jr. When you aren't able to hold your own community accountable, that's a problem.
If we're being completely honest, the single solitary thing they spectacularly excel at is breeding the males who dominate every most wanted list in America. Rapists, mass shooters, PDF files, and being the very obedient doormats for these monsters they breed. God bless America. Meanwhile, Black women are outpacing the superior males academically and entrepreneurially, and doing it with fewer resources and none of the privilege.
And I can 100% guarantee you that it's culture.
Can you define anything about your culture outside of the extensive history of violence, control, and theft? I'll wait. I'd like to give some honorable mention of your consistent achievements, which include weaponizing your tears to end people's lives and bullying 5-year-olds and calling it patriotism. So accomplished.
Let's delve deeper into the implications of misusing terms like Black fatigue. When phrases born out of genuine experiences are co-opted, it not only invalidates those experiences, but also shifts the narrative in a way that centers the discomfort of the majority over the lived realities of the marginalized. Consider parallels with terms like woke or critical race theory. Initially, these concepts aimed to promote awareness and understanding of systemic issues. Yet, over time, they've been distorted, often used pejoratively to dismiss or ridicule efforts toward equity and justice. The co-option of Black fatigue follows a similar trajectory. By reframing it as a critique of Black behavior rather than an acknowledgement of burdens Black individuals carry, it becomes a tool of oppression rather than a call for empathy. Moreover, this misrepresentation hampers progress. When genuine concerns are met with defensiveness or mockery, it stifles open dialogue and hinders the collective effort needed to address systemic issues. So, what can we do? Number 1, educate ourselves. Understand the origins and meanings of terms before using them. Recognize the lived experiences they represent. Number 2, listen actively. When Black individuals share the experiences of fatigue and exhaustion, listen without defensiveness. Validate their feelings. Number 3, challenge misuse. If you encounter someone misusing terms like Black fatigue, engage in constructive conversations to clarify and educate. Number 4, promote authentic voices. Amplify the voices of those who coined and understand these terms deeply. Support their work and perspective. In conclusion, Black fatigue is not a buzzword or a meme. It's a profound expression of the toll that systemic racism takes on Black individuals. By honoring its true meaning and challenging its misuse, we can foster a more empathetic and informed society. So guys, back to you. I need to know, what do you understand by the term Black fatigue? Drop a comment and also remember to subscribe, like, and share as well. And until next time, bye-bye.